Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's special report on a story that's unfolding faster than anyone expected, and it's sending shockwaves through the Golden State Warriors' playoff hopes. If you thought the Warriors' season had already thrown all its curveballs, well, think again. Because tonight, the fate of their postseason dreams might just be hanging by a thread, or more precisely, by the health of one man, Jimmy Butler. It was Game 2 against the Houston Rockets. The Warriors had momentum, the crowd was electric, and Jimmy Butler was doing what he does best, dominating on both ends of the floor. Coming off a powerful Game 1 performance where he put up 25 points, snagged 7 rebounds, and swiped 5 steals, Butler had been the heart and soul of the team. His energy was contagious. His determination was fueling every fast break, every big defensive stop. Golden State wasn't just playing basketball. They were playing Butler basketball, gritty, relentless, fearless. But then, in one heart-stopping moment, everything changed. Butler drove hard to the basket. He soared through the air like he's done 1,000 times before. But this time, he came crashing down awkwardly. He immediately grabbed at his lower back, grimacing in pain. A deep silence fell over the arena as Warriors fans held their breath, fearing the worst. The medical team rushed over. Jimmy eventually got up and limped to the locker room, his face betraying a rare look of pain that even the fiercest competitors can't always hide. And just like that, the Warriors' golden armor showed a sudden, terrifying crack. The initial fear was devastating. Was it something major? A fracture? Torn muscles? Something that could sideline him for weeks or even months? But after hours of anxious waiting, the MRI results finally came in, and there was a glimmer of hope. No structural damage. No fractures. Just a deep glute muscle contusion. Painful? Absolutely. Debilitating? Possibly. Season-ending? Not necessarily. It all comes down to one thing now: Jimmy Butler's legendary tolerance for pain. Golden State fans know this kind of injury far too well. Steph Curry suffered something similar earlier this season. Jonathan Kuminga too. Both battled through it. Both came back swinging. And now, all eyes turn to Butler, hoping he can dig deep, just like Curry did, just like Kuminga did, and carry the Warriors a little further down this perilous playoff road. But here's the cold, hard truth: in Game 2, without Butler leading the charge, the Warriors looked lost. Offensively disjointed. Defensively scattered. Fast breaks turned into turnovers. Shots missed the mark. It was a stark, painful reminder that Jimmy isn't just a star on this team, he is the star. The catalyst. The engine that makes the entire machine run. Jonathan Kuminga tried to step into the void. He really did. But it just wasn't the performance Golden State needed. Kuminga finished with just 11 points on inefficient shooting. Turnovers plagued his night. Defensive lapses left fans pulling their hair out. And perhaps most concerning of all, Kuminga's attitude didn't sit right with anyone. When asked about stepping up, Kuminga seemed irritated. Annoyed. Stay ready, people told him. But instead of embracing the challenge, he appeared frustrated, disconnected. It's not the mentality Warriors fans, or the coaching staff, wanted to see. Now, historically, Kuminga has done well against the Rockets. He's put up solid numbers in the past, attacked their defense fearlessly. But this time around, something's different. He seems checked out mentally, and that's got fans and analysts worried. Because if Butler can't suit up for Game 3, Golden State doesn't just need Kuminga to play. They need him to believe. To fight. To become something bigger than he's ever been before. And speaking of Butler, there's still some cautious optimism. Observers noted that after the game, Jimmy walked out of the arena without crutches. He still moved gingerly, sure. But he looked better than expected. There was no defeated slouch. No visible despair. Just a tight-lipped determination. And if you know anything about Jimmy Butler, you know this: if there's even a sliver of a chance he can play, he will fight tooth and nail to do it. His agent added fuel to the fire, cryptically telling reporters that opponents should pray for the bear. No elaboration. Just that ominous warning. Pray for the bear. Because when Jimmy Butler comes back from injury, he doesn't just return, he roars back, angrier, hungrier, more dangerous than ever. Still, Game 3 looms large, and the Warriors' situation is precarious. If Butler can't go, their offensive options shrink dramatically. Curry will have to shoulder even more scoring load, but remember, Steph is still nursing his own lingering injuries from the season. Klay Thompson will have to find that vintage playoff magic. Draymond Green will need to orchestrate the defense flawlessly. And the younger players? They'll have to grow up fast. But the pressure cooker won't just affect the veterans. It will be squarely on Kuminga's shoulders. Will he step up and seize the moment? Or will the bright lights and heavy expectations swallow him whole? One thing's for certain, Game 3 will be a battle unlike any other. Warriors fans are already bracing themselves for a slugfest, and if Butler can play, even at 70%, even limping, his very presence could shift the momentum back in Golden State's favor. His toughness alone could inspire the team to fight harder, run faster, dig deeper than they thought possible. And don't underestimate what that kind of spirit can do. We've seen it before. Think back to past playoff Warriors, guys like Kobe Bryant, who played through a torn Achilles. Isaiah Thomas, who played through personal tragedy. Paul Pierce, who came back from a wheelchair in the finals. Sometimes, heart matters more than health. If Jimmy Butler can channel even a fraction of that legendary playoff toughness, the Warriors might still have a shot. But if not, if he can't go, then the Warriors' championship dreams could start slipping away, one missed shot, one defensive breakdown at a time. And let's not forget, the Rockets smell blood. They saw what Game 2 looked like without Butler. They saw the confusion. The hesitation. They know that without Jimmy's leadership, Golden State is vulnerable. They'll come into Game 3 ready to strike, ready to steal the momentum and bury the Warriors before Butler even has a chance to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NBA playoffs at its rawest. It's most unpredictable. It's most brutal. Heroes are made in moments like these. Legends are forged when backs are against the wall. Will Jimmy Butler defy the odds and lead the Warriors into battle, wounded but unbowed? Or will a new hero rise from the shadows, perhaps Kuminga, perhaps someone else, to carry the torch? We'll find out soon enough. The only thing we know for sure is this: Game 3 is going to be a game for the ages. Stay tuned, folks. The story is just getting started. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.